Hey everyone! You might have seen my in-depth review of the Onn 4K Plus. And if you're in the UK, you're probably wondering how to get your hands on one. I get it, they're amazing value in the US. But trust me, buying one here isn't as simple as clicking buy now. It's actually a bit of a nightmare. So before you even think about it, save yourself a massive headache and watch this. The first challenge, actually buying an Onn Box in the UK. Your absolute cheapest option is if you have a saint of a friend or family member in the US who can buy it and ship it over. If not, forget buying directly from Walmart. Their website usually demands a US registered address, mobile number and bank card, which for us is a non-starter. So, like many of you, I hit eBay. Now, when the Onn 4K Plus first launched, I saw sellers charging around $75 for a box that typically retails for just $30. Seriously, I don't recommend paying that much. But for the sake of this review and to save you the trouble, I bit the bullet and massively overpaid. But that was just the start of my woes. Buying from eBay.com threw up more problems. My UK bank cards, all rejected. Eventually, I managed to push the purchase through using my PayPal account. Now, thankfully, I had some funds already in there. Then came the shipping headache. It needed to ship to a US address, so I had to use a third-party shipping company. There are loads out there, but I've always used Ship It Too. They've been reliable for me, and here's the deal. You sign up, they give you a free US address, and you use this address when you shop online. Once your item lands in their US warehouse, they notify you. You can then choose your shipping method. You can even add extras like stronger packaging or detailed photos. You fill out the customs forms, pay for shipping, and then you wait. For me, this whole shipping process alone was around £35. So in total, I ended up paying nearly £100 for a $30 product. Again, unless you absolutely must have this specific box, I seriously don't recommend this. But wait, there's more. The financial hit is just the beginning. When your Onn Box finally lands, you'll immediately notice it comes with a US plug. Now obviously that's useless here, so you'll need to buy a compatible USB-C power plug and USB-C cable or a US to UK adapter. That's another chunk out of your wallet. And if that wasn't enough, these devices are region locked to the US and Puerto Rico. The moment you plug it in and start setting it up, you'll likely be greeted with a lovely unsupported region message because your IP address is, well, it's in the UK. To get around this, you're looking at an elaborate workaround. Setting up a VPN hotspot on your PC, connecting it to a US server, and then connecting your Onn 4K Plus to that hotspot during the initial setup. Using your phone as a mobile hotspot for a VPN isn't really an option unless you want to get super technical and root your device, which I definitely don't recommend. So this means you'll need access to a PC in your home and a VPN subscription with US servers. So add that annual cost to your growing list. I do have a detailed tutorial on my website how to get around this geo restriction and set up a hotspot on your PC to get your Onn device working outside of the US. I'll leave a link to that tutorial in the description down below. But perhaps the most crucial warning, software updates. If your Onn Box receives a system update while on a UK IP, it will likely brick the device. The update process detects unsupported regions turning your investment into a very expensive paperweight. So you've gone through all the trouble of importing the Onn Box, you've got your power adapter, and you've even set up that PC-based VPN workaround to get it activated. But what about the apps we actually use here in the UK? I'm talking about ITVX, BBC iPlayer, all four, my 5 are essential catch-up and streaming services. Do they even work? This is where it gets a little complicated and honestly a bit frustrating. Once you get around the initial VPN setup, you're actually safe to disconnect from that PC hotspot and connect the Onn Box to your regular home Wi-Fi network. This will reset your IP address back to a UK address, which you'll obviously need to access those UK streaming apps. Now, in my testing, I found some apps work and some don't. For example, BBC iPlayer is not available in the Google Play Store on the Onn 4K Plus. I found this quite odd considering the iPlayer app is available on other devices running the Google TV interface, like the Google TV streamer. But that's iPlayer unfortunately out of the question. However, I had no issues with ITVX or My5. Both apps are available to install from the Google Play Store. You can log in your account and stream on-demand and live TV channels from those apps. But there's another catch, Channel 4. While the app can easily be installed and you can log into your account and browse content, when you try to play anything, you get a message. Content unavailable, this program is not available in your current location. Now this error appears whether you're connected to a VPN or not. So somewhere along the lines, this app knows something's up. So while you might get some UK apps to function, don't expect a seamless experience across the board. For me, this is another significant drawback to importing the Onn 4K Plus if your primary goal is to use it for standard UK streaming services. You're simply not guaranteed full capability, and key apps like iPlayer and Channel 4 might be missing or broken. So why did I put myself through all of this? Purely to test the device for you, to give you an honest first-hand review and see how it stacks up against other streaming devices and how well it works in the UK. Honestly, if you're going to spend over £100 on a streaming device, I'd personally put that money towards a Google TV streamer or a Fire TV Cube, both readily available here in the UK. You'll get a superior, hassle-free experience straight out of the box. All UK apps work without any issues. You can check out my full review of the Google TV streamer by clicking the link in the description below. However, if you're still dead set on something similar to the Onn Box, there's a much smarter alternative, the Thomson Streaming Box, available right here in the UK. It offers very similar rebranded hardware and is almost an identical experience to the Onn 4K Plus, but without any of the importing or region lock headaches. Unfortunately, there's nothing yet that resembles the Plus directly, but this is a good option. I'll leave a link to the Thomson device in the description below. So, have you tried importing an Onn Box? Or perhaps you found a clever workaround, or had a totally different experience than mine. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. If this video helped you out, please smash that like button and subscribe for more honest tech reviews, tips and tricks. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.